In today's world where we have so much divisiveness, so much conflict, Jodo Shinshu offers something very important. It offers a sense of deep humility, of self-reflection, of an understanding that we are infinitely connected with all beings.
If you step into a temple in the Buddhist churches of America, you can kind of see the footprint of each generation. The fact that we're physically here, that's the result of one generation, which required resources, commitment, and sacrifice.
We might think that that's just a natural progression. Buddhism survives. But it takes people, it takes resources, it takes a heart to be able to translate. It takes an opportunity for people to have space to think about this in their lives.
The Yakima Buddhist Temple has been around since 1929, and the church started with probably 300 people. But, after World War II, most of the folks were evacuated Heart Mountain, Wyoming, and only 10% returned.
Because they didn't have the resident minister, they couldn't provide religious services regularly. As a supervising minister, one of my frustrations was I could only go a few times a year.
We were down to a point where we were fighting for survival, and we were supporting it because this is what our parents and grandparents built. We were pretty fearful of what was going to happen if we had to close the doors.
When we go to our kitchen faucet and turn on the water, and we expect clear, clean, drinkable water to come out of those pipes, in much the same way, at the local temple, if you turn the tap and you want to hear the Dharma, you have to remember there's a whole infrastructure behind that faucet.
In our Jodo Shinshu tradition, we emphasize that our way to express our gratitude for the Buddha's teaching is to share that with others.
A campaign is about investing in the future. It's about taking an opportunity to reflect on what's most important for the community, what's most important for the institution, and where can we best invest those funds in order to create sustaining programming in the long term.
Dharma Forward, to me, one aspect of it was kind of shore up the foundation of our Sangha so that we're really standing firm, solid ground financially to take away that worry and anxiety.
It's not the right time to start this kind of program. And it's a big program, but it's never the right time. It's never the right time to start fundraising. The right time for fundraising is when you start. That's it.
So in 2020, we launched the Dharma Forward campaign. We were hoping that we would have ample participation from many people across the nation to be able to reach our goal, 15 million, in the areas of ministerial, scholarship, in outreach and technology, facilities and operations, as well as education. It was a lofty, big, ambitious goal.
A lot of people were quite skeptical. I really felt deep down inside that we could meet it.
We passed that goal. We exceeded the $15 million goal earlier this year. I'm blown away by that. It's really a testament to the amount of care and dedication that ordinary people have to this community and to the Dharma.
I love that we all value the Dharma so much that we want to continue to pass this forward. It makes you feel like everybody's kind of chipping in.
When our children and grandchildren look back on this present moment, they'll see our commitment and hopefully be inspired.
The initiative started about 3.5 years ago. Kusunoki Sensei asked those of us minister's assistants who had our Tokoro ordination if anyone was interested in being part of the Bishop's Pilot Project and going to Yakima twice a month. It was just a really good fit.
Just the fact that we were part of this pilot program and we got some attention from the BCA, we had some hope. The attitude of the membership changed. We actually started improving things. Maybe the minimum might be a dozen, but we might have as many as 20, 25 people.
I really appreciate Dharma Forward campaign to financially support this program. Without support, there is no way to have this project.
At the end of August, I officiated a Buddhist quinceañera for the Mondragon family. Their eldest, Camila, turned 15. This family has been coming to the temple for more than 2 decades.
We had 100 people who probably had never been exposed to Buddhism doing Oshoko in this quinceañera. Without having Sensei Rosalie, we might be gone by now. I hope that we can break some ground for the rest of the BCA.
I'd say the value of IBS is almost immeasurable. It has provided for over 75 years a place for people to learn about Buddhism and about Jodo Shinshu Buddhism in particular. We have had no fully funded professorial chairs, and as we close the campaign, we actually receive funding that will fully fund one of our chairs, so we're very, very pleased.
Here in America, I think there's an interest that is growing in terms of Buddhist chaplaincy. IBS has been exploring how to talk about Buddhist ideas, Buddhist themes. The new faculty has been a great asset, a big help in making that happen. That's what the Dharma Forward campaign has been able to do for us.
I got to experience kind of the financial help that was provided by the Dharma Forward campaign. I'd run into classmates that, their temple wasn't able to support in the same way, so they were having to try to fund themselves. Dharma Forward, I just saw it really starting to help, not just myself, but my friends in our aspiration to become ministers. We all experience the Dharma through different lenses and different ways.
And sometimes that means a group of people who are going to be doing taiko together. Sometimes that means a group of folks that are going to be chanting together. Sometimes that means pickleball and basketball or scouts or music.
Come take my hand. Place your hand on your heart. Hear it beating, that's the sound of love.
We are developing a new way through music to celebrate the Dharma. So we felt it was important to reach out to a younger age group such as Bombu Story so that they could help us connect with a younger age demographic in BCA.
This house I see, without you feels so big.
Obon is about remembering those who have passed and about dancing with them as we remember them. That story really moved us, and we wanted to focus on honoring those who have come before. Thanks to Dharma Forward, we've been able to go to different places like Denver, Phoenix, Ekoji, which is over in Virginia.
I just like how we're trying to connect Shin Buddhism to various aspects of life. And I hope that we can connect Shin Buddhist teachings and help people with a myriad of mental health issues. Once it's connected to people's everyday life's challenges and issues, I think the teachings will emerge with more depth, relevance, and meaning for people.
Most of the funding that we received through the Dharma Forward campaign came for both professorial chairs as well as a remodeling of our Hay Street dorm building. I really see it as an investment in the future. It's already outlived generations of past IBS students, and so generations to come will have a place to live and study the Dharma.
When I think about what the generations before did, I'm floored at how much effort and how much heart has been put into the organizations. And now it's our time to be able to continue on that path and to do what we can.
Having met many people who have had long spiritual journeys to find Shin Buddhism, that's really what gives me hope for the Buddhist Churches of America, Institute of Buddhist Studies, and the future of Shin Buddhism here in the West.
My encounter with Jodo Shinshu changed my life profoundly. And so my hope in the future is that it has more opportunities to reach people. There's so many parts of the country that Jodo Shinshu really hasn't had an opportunity to be introduced to yet.
It takes so many people to achieve what we have achieved. Thank you so much. Thank you to every single person, every temple organization, everyone who decided that the Dharma was worth it.
Thank you for all that you have done to lay the groundwork for us to reach this point. It wasn't us, it was you, your time, your efforts, your wisdom, your monies, everything involved to really help us to get to this point in time.
It's a sign of the understanding of our Sangha, understanding and support of the value that Jodo Shinshu brings to them and to others.
What we really need to think about is an ongoing culture of philanthropy. In Shin Buddhism, we all know that of the concept of dana, but it really hasn't been instilled in our BCA traditions of the need and the value for what an ongoing philanthropic effort means to the future for all of us.
The Dharma really means that we're all connected. And in that connection, there's growth, but it's always changing. The Dharma shows us how to live life within that connection and within that change.